everybody, this is Nancy at Paper Moon Tarot. I wanted to do a quick VR to Chris at Elemental Cartomancy about his hashtag How Tarot Works. And he had two questions in his tag video. The first was, how does it work and does it matter? And the second one is, how does it work for you? And I think those two questions for me are very closely tied together. I think of tarot as a way to contemplate things. The cards bring up ideas for me if I'm asking about a certain aspect of my day or my life, and a certain card comes up, it makes me think, okay, I hadn't thought about that. That would be an interesting angle. So it's a way to guide me or get me thinking about things. And in that sense, of course, it works, and sometimes it guides me or makes me think or ponder better than other times. But that's one aspect of it. Another aspect, I think, comes from the fact that it's made up of archetypes. It's made up of not only the major arcana archetypes, but the minor arcana, sort of everyday situations that go on in our lives. And even though it's been around for, ages, people are people. And it's sort of like watching a Shakespearean play. Those are performed in many languages in many countries, and they present archetypes in archetypical situations, and therefore they resonate with people. So I think the fact that the cards do reference those things makes them work for people, in the sense that when you pull those cards, you can say, okay, that's something I recognize. And I think that's part of why they work. Now, if you look at the cards as fortune telling, as divination, which I don't tend to do, I think then it's a whole different ballgame. If you think they're going to predict your future, how does that work? I would have no idea. Again, they reference human nature, and if you're looking at a situation like love or career or things like that, they are going to hit certain buttons, the things that could happen to people, that's what they contain. And so you have things that could happen to people, a question about what could happen to me, and there can be intersections there. But whether they truly predict the future, I would have no idea. I would have no idea how that would work if that's the way I thought the cards worked. So I tend to think that they work on the level of guidance, getting you thinking things through, getting you to think in different directions than you have thought about before, or maybe you were stuck on one thing and they kind of liberate your thinking to say, oh, but there's that aspect, I didn't even think of that. And then you kind of come up with the answers for yourself that the cards prompted. So that, for me, is, if they work, if it matters, if you know how they work, to me, it matters how if you know how they work, because you have to understand what it resonates with you, in terms of the archetypes and so forth. Why do you find that card relevant to your love life? And I think that's learning the system is one of the reasons I got into tarot. I wanted to learn the system. So I think of it as something that works with you, because of you and because of the human condition, not that the cards, these pieces of cardboard, are powerful in some way, but that they're tools that you use to understand yourself and the human condition. So that's kind of my rambling thoughts about Chris's questions. Let me know what you think, and I'd be interested to hear everyone else's VRs to Chris. And thank you, Chris, for the questions. Very interesting. Bye.